better put her up. I don't want to get canceled. How's everybody doing this evening? Welcome back to Omarch. Thank you so much, Bruce, for the
apparently when it's Omarch, Omar takes over all of the duties.
Dude, what if we started our video like that and we got 1,000 people? Just like
I will do this.
And then we just lost 1,000 people because you just did that. What the hell is wrong with you? I thought you broke your camera. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Near Mint Condition, the home of collected editions. And man, we got some really cool, interesting news dropping today.
In a weird way.
Now, what a weird way to do it, right? But regardless, it was pretty exciting to kind of catch up, getting the play-by-play. I had a couple people text me what was going on, who was being dropped, and it was pretty cool. So that's what we're talking about. We are supposed to be talking about Mulholland Drive, but Amanda has to watch it like 3 more times to understand it, so I'm giving her.
I would understand it after 2 times, but I had everything ready to go, and Omar's like, "Did you see what Marvel's doing?" And I was like, "Honestly, no, I have not seen it." And then I saw it, and I was like, "Who's sitting on this stream for 5 hours waiting to see everyone who's been announced? Is anyone in the chat?"
150,000 people. That's who. 100. And you know what? Know what? I was one of the few people that kept asking, I can't wait for this chair to show up. Next time, baby. Next time. Now, all I wanted to see was him on the opposite side of Robert Downey Jr., like on the ends of the chairs over here, while Robert Downey Jr. is over here, and my mind would have been blown. But, you know, some of these people, interesting. What is up, Jaggernaut? How is everybody doing? Hey, Kisser.
No, it is not.
Good evening, Amanda and Omar. Hello. How are you, beautiful people? And Omarch is March 1st through April 2nd because we're extending it a little bit. Amanda, that's a wine glass and a flower for you.
Thank you.
+1 to the cardboard. Thank you. Right. What do you mean cardboard? That is some fine.
Oh, it's not real to you guys because it's real to Omar. You should ask him.
Maybe I'll be 3 drinks in and I'll be flirting with this woman over here. Hey, Maya. How are you? How's my other cousin? Lev, what's up? Hey, everybody's here. And tomorrow, don't forget, we're still continuing Omarch with the Wolverine Stories Evergreen. Well, I have 9. I think 9 of us are going to do it. Nice. Be a lot of fun.
Yes, we'll talk about it. I have all the pictures of each person. I thought we would like just put them up. Like, this is the first person. I think they're not in order. They were in order, but then I had to delete, so they were kind of in order. It's okay.
Cheers for 5 hours. Did anybody watch this stuff? Did anybody watch it? Like,
I could not.
I mean, I'm sure while you're working, you know, you had it on in the background. Not you, like people that are working, had it on in the background.
Work. I didn't have it on at the gym, if that's what you're asking, while I was coaching.
No, like, you know how you're supposed to be working. Anyway, you know, some people had it.
Some people did.
Okay.
Wait, can someone tell me? Because I didn't watch it. So I was watching it earlier, and someone said the last reveal will be the person who's holding the camera, and they're gonna turn it around.
Yeah,
did they do that? And was it RDJ? Because I know he was there because they have the pictures of all the chairs.
Like Robert Downey Jr. is not gonna be holding that damn camera up for 5 hours.
I mean,
I watched streamers. The hype was serious. It was like I was thinking about doing something like that, but I'm like, do people really want to sit there and watch Amanda and I talk for 10 minutes about one particular actor and what other movies they've been in while waiting for the next reveal? Only for the next reveal.
10 minutes to talk about Namor and Tanakh. Then okay, my guess we're doing it.
What do I got to say? 5 hours and 27 minutes to be exact. Thank you, Logan Wayne. It was RDJ at the end. No, but I saw that it was going to be announced and thought, gotta do TikTok concerning event. We've already filmed TikToks, Tina. You got to come back over here then. RDJ walked out and sat on his chair.
Okay, so they did something.
Yeah, RDJ ain't holding no damn camera waiting for people right now.
They can do it till he's 90.
Thank you. My comics, me too. I'm like, I'm out. They lost me at Channing Tatum. No one asked for more.
I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know how long I've been waiting about.
Here's the thing. Small dosages, good. Right? Small dosages, good.
It is going to be small dosage. Because there's so many actors, and we're going to talk about this. There's a ton of actors that have not been announced yet, and that's a lot of actors they just announced. But there's a ton that they haven't announced.
I know.
But there's no way.
I'm still waiting. We got one. We got an Eternal. We got my girl from
Darcy.
Everybody wants to see her come back. right? Yeah.
Not all the D-listers. I don't think Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston are D-listers.
I thought Chris Hemsworth was giving up acting to be with his family because he found something going on with his brain, right?
I don't think he did.
Like this Omar hate Cajun people. Not Cajun people.
I don't know.
Fake Cajun people. Marvel's doing a reboot. We don't know yet. We're about to find out. Secret Wars could be their Crisis on Infinite Earths, right? It could very well do that, but it is interesting to hear what the directors have said about the Secret Wars, what they're fans of. We don't have a Spider-Man, and I'll be honest, Amanda pointed it out. We don't have a War Machine yet. We didn't see Don Cheadle. I mean, all kidding aside, not that people are hammering to see. I don't know, man.
Any of the Marvel,
a midlife crisis on Infinite Omars.
Yeah, none of the Marvel ladies, Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau, Ms. Marvel, none of them. Now, if you all watched Daredevil last night.
Wait, let's not spoil that in case.
Okay, never mind.
Everybody has Disney Plus, right?
Anyways, but yeah, we don't have any of those characters. No scrolls.
Anyone feel they're doing this to get back some brownie points from the fan over the last 5 years? They didn't do this for Infinity War.
No, we didn't.
Infinity War was what? 2019? 2018, 2019, right?
2019 was Endgame.
Wow, so 2018 and 2019. Mm-hmm. Woo! Yeah, no Daredevil spoilers, just in case people haven't seen it, right? No Daredevil spoilers. I haven't seen it past episode 4.
Oh boy, never mind.
2 episodes aired last night, so yeah, we'll talk about it when it's all said and done. New mask, same task. The task is the same. Make $2 to $4 billion. I hope so. I really do miss that time of going to the theater that opening night. And every seat was filled. You didn't know who was going to sit next to you. You had a guy over here going, is she going to talk the whole time? And I was like, yeah, she's going to be talking the whole time, pointing at Amanda. And it was just, I don't know, something magical about opening night. Like cheering at the same time, clapping at the same time, rolling your eyes at the same time. Sue Storm is in it, and that's enough for moi.
Vanessa Kirby's amazing.
She is a talented actress. Damn, I'm barely watching Defend. Oh, wow.
Sorry, man. Okay.
God bless you, though. God bless you. No Lou Ferrigno. Ridiculous.
Oh, my gosh. Wait, this is great. Where's Madison's chair? Yeah. Madison with a Y. No. Kingsport Cow's Madison. Also,
Kingsport Cow. What's up?
Which reminds me, because I made a list of everyone. I was like, I didn't see this person. Doctor Strange.
Didn't see Doctor Strange. Didn't see Wasp. Didn't see Wanda.
Well, no, but didn't Elizabeth Olsen?
Yeah, but they all say the same thing.
I know,
Chris Evans said he was done.
I know, but
Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield said they were. Dude, Amanda, you know what makes people motivated?
The only thing
what makes people motivated? Come on now.
There's one thing I didn't see, and that was Iron
So my
Iron
wife and I rewatched Infinity War, and we rewatched Endgame. Right?
Where's this kid at?
And I knew she was going to ask, who is this kid with the long? And I'm like, text Amanda. She'll tell you who he is because no one cares. Was Ant-Man?
Yes,
Ant-Man listed? Well, Paul Rudd was listed. So that's what they did, right? They listed the actors.
Yes. Okay. Here, you want me to go through? I'm gonna show them pictures. I have all pictures in no particular order.
We all forgot about that kid. We all forgot, except for Phil.
No one did.
So that's
okay. Phil Owens for that. You get this. Why?
You're doing
Why?
So good, Phil.
Why the hate?
So good.
All right. So this is in no particular order when they were announced because the pictures didn't go that way. So Human Torch, Joseph Quinn.
Yeah.
Falcon, Danny Ramirez. Yeah. Kelsey Grammer coming back.
I hope he's playing Frasier and not Beast.
No, why would the
real Doomsday?
Why would Frasier be in anyways?
Thank you. God bless you, Roy. I knew we were out there. I hope they release a second video with Terrence Howard's name in every single chair. Oh, and all we need is Kang coming out the other side too.
Oh wow, that's not happening.
Wait, I thought he was. Anyway, go on. Louis Pullman, who's playing Sentry, right?
Sentry or Bob right now, but we know it's going to be Sentry.
Okay.
We have Ebon Moss-Bachrach. Anyways, who's playing Ben Grimm? We have Letitia playing Shuri / the Black Panther. Hey, I didn't know Simu Liu was coming back, but he's playing.
We didn't either. I saw his tweet where he poked his head out of the karaoke to see. He's like,
oh,
what?
did you not know?
Yeah.
Fun fact, he was Patrick Stump's body double in their music video Centuries way back when.
We're doing, keep on going. We're doing really good.
Really cool. Oh, hey.
Where's Hugh Jackman, Doctor Strange, and Chris Evans? I was hoping Chris Evans would be the last one, but they came back with Robert Downey Jr., which they've already announced. So that was kind of like,
we'll get there. I think there
were some like big names that I was like, oh, I thought we was done. We were done with those people. Namor is a surprise to come back.
Well, mainly because there was all those sexual assault charges and stuff that were like revealed, but they got dropped and dismissed as rumors. So I didn't know if they were going to cut ties, but it looks like that's not the case. Florence Pugh,
baby.
Paul Rudd coming back as Ant-Man. We thought we'd seen the last of Ant-Man after that terrible movie, but yet he's back. Vanessa Kirby as Sue. Of course, our Captain America has to return. Chris Hemsworth come back as Thor.
That was that was the first name they started.
It was, with. And I think a lot of people,
was a big deal, man.
Because I think a lot of people thought maybe he would be done because the way they did Thor 4, I guess it is the fourth one. Love and Thunder. It seemed like we were ending his story, right? Oh, but we didn't see like Valkyrie or Korg or anyone like that. They'll probably make an appearance. Then of course we have our Mr. Fantastic, Pedro Pascal. I did tell Omar, I was like, wouldn't it be funny if they showed John Krasinski out there? No, not just to me. Just to you. I guess. Of course, yes, RDJ coming back. We know as Dr. Doom. Supposedly.
Why did Paul get the shiny chair? He ain't little person. The character is Patrick Stewart didn't get a wheelchair.
Oh, come on! Can't make a. Never mind. Yes, everyone's favorite.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
I don't care. I love that character. It was one of my favorite characters.
Yes, Nicolas Cage, baby. Give me that Ghost Rider. Yeah.
Here's another one I think that a lot of people. Yeah, definitely. Here's another one that I think a lot of people were shocked by. Rebecca Romijn.
Dude, I've been waiting. She needs to undo everything that Jennifer Lawrence did in the last 2 X-Men movies. And I just want to, they better have another scene where she's sliding on her coochie again.
Stop!
That was an iconic moment in X-Men. I'm sorry, that was an iconic moment in X-Men.
But did we have to say that word?
I'm okay. Scientifically, vajayjay.
Okay, that's even better.
You sound like my mom, Tina.
Another surprise right here was this one. Omar.
Why are people yelling at me?
Magneto. So that was another surprise.
That was a huge surprise.
Yeah, fantastic. But of course, we can't have him without Patrick Stewart.
I was actually more excited about Ian McKellen because Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart had his little moment in the Doctor Strange
multiverse.
Ian McKellen we haven't seen in an X-Men movie since the Days of Future Past. Mm-hmm. Right? So even coming in, and how old is Ian McKellen? He's got to be like.
See, I didn't do that. I didn't do all that, Omar. Okay.
How do you not
know make him 85? They're actually going to make him play Magneto until he's 90. Like
he's 85. See what I mean? He's got to be in his 80s. Yeah. Look, Kyle the Mighty knew how old Ian McKellen was. Sir Ian McKellen. Woo.
He's like. That's Deadpool should have said that, not Hugh Jackman playing Wolverine till he's 90. It actually will be Ian McKellen playing
James Marsden. I love that guy.
We're getting there.
Okay, sorry, boss. Stop spoiling for Amanda.
Yes, Loki, which we had a lot of questions about Loki because last we saw he was holding all of the multiverse streams together. Mm-hmm. He is now the god of time. The multiverse.
God of stories.
So I imagine that they're going to have to go visit him, right? This is the assumption that we're making that they're going to have to visit him. There might be a reunion with him and Thor. I'd be saddened to see if there was not one. Yes. Then we have Ghost, played by Hannah John Kamen M'Baku, because we can't have anything without M'Baku. Then we have Red Guardian.
Yeah, so these are like, I kind of saw this.
Yeah, they were a little bit of the, you were.
He's doing Thunderbolt, so it's not too difficult to sign him on to the next movie, right?
No, definitely not. And then I think the I forgot to put. Well,
I love that they spread out the Fantastic Four. You're like, wait, they're not gonna have all 4 of them? Yes, James Marsden. Dude, he was done. Of any character in the Fox, and Fox did a lot of characters wrong in X-Men Last Stand because that movie sucked. He was done the dirtiest. He got killed off screen.
It was pretty damn sad. Yeah, I agree.
That was awful. Maybe he'll be Hellboy. That would be awesome. That would be one hell of a
Wait.
What's his name? David Harbour.
Instead of Red Guardian? Well, that would be
he played Hellboy, remember?
I know. We watched the movie. We reviewed it. I remember it. So James Marsden. I'm excited because I hope they give Cyclops a better story this time. I felt like they sacrificed. Oh, come on, Dylan. They sacrificed Cyclops' character for a Wolverine and Phoenix romance that.
They just wrote him off because he was doing Superman Returns.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Yeah, Gal Gadot.
Well, we also just reviewed that movie. I don't know if Gal Gadot will be doing much after. Okay, then the other surprise.
Star in Hollywood? What did she do?
Oh, I mean, like after the disappointment that was Snow White. Then of course, Alan. That was another surprise. Alan coming back as Nightcrawler.
That is a huge surprise, considering how like vocal he was about how much he hated that makeup. Like putting a lot of makeup on.
All of it on. Who knows?
I mean, they could.
And then of course we can't forget we've got obviously Bucky's coming back, and then U.S. Agent or Wyatt Russell coming back as well. So, but where's Kurt? Oh, he's dead. I forgot. So those are our Avengers that
Kurt Russell. Oh, and he's gotcha.
Yeah, he's Ego. Yeah. So
we got Pedro Pascal, and the guy that's playing Human Torch. You showed him. Okay, yeah. Yes, I think I said
yeah. So
a lot of people in this movie,
but we didn't get. We didn't get Spider-Man. We didn't get Bruce Banner. None of the Guardians, right? Now I know. I mean, Peter's on Earth. I know he's not a Guardian right now, but Peter is on Earth visiting his dad. But the other Guardians, no mention of Rocket or Groot, anyone like that. There is no mention of Vision. We know Vision Quest, or I don't even know if it's called that anymore, is supposed to be coming out. We didn't get a Blade, but then again, we don't have a Blade movie, so I'm not that surprised. We also don't have Haley Steinfeld's Hawkeye, right? We don't have her character. Nick Fury, Moon Knight.
Yeah, we don't have any of the young characters. We don't have Speed. We don't have Wiccan. We don't have Miss Marvel. We don't have Hawkeye. We do have Black Widow, although I assume she's going to be the new Black Widow.
Yeah, I don't think Yelena is a like young Avengers character. She's replacing the mantle, but I don't think she's
Okay.
Yeah, John Krasinski. If they had shown, I would have died. If they had shown him as well, don't know what I would have done if they had showed 2 different Mr. Fantastic show up. No, there's no Kamala Khan. They did not show her at all either. None of the Miss Marvel.
They didn't show Daredevil. They didn't show Echo. They didn't show She-Hulk.
A lot of the TV people, right?
Yeah, no Moon Knight, no Daredevil, no She-Hulk, no Miss Marvel, no Hawkeye, no Wanda, no Vision. Falcon, Winter Soldier. I mean, well,
but now they have their movies, right? So I guess they're not really just TV anymore because we've now had our own Captain America movie. No Red Hulk. I guess Harrison Ford's not coming back, guys. You're right. Morbius was not there. You know who else was there? Craven and his boring ass movie, and also Madam Web. She was also not there.
This movie needs Sydney Sweeney, and it's gonna make trillions of dollars.
Monica Rambeau was surprising only because they announced Kelsey Grammer, and we know that if you remember, spoilers, at the end of the second Captain Marvel movie, The Marvels, in the end credits, she woke up and she's hanging out in an alternate universe with Kelsey Grammer's Beast, right? So I think that's why a lot of people are like, wait, why isn't oh yeah, where's Black Knight? We don't have there's so many.
No one who's yelling, where's Black Knight? Nobody's asking for Black Knight. I love that character in the comics. Ain't nobody besides Dean and Kingsport Cow. Ain't nobody asking where the hell Madison is. No Strange is a really weird one, right?
Yeah, there has to be
find a way to bring Darcy in.
Oh, I know.
Oh, Blade. How are they gonna bring in freaking Gambit but no Blade? Which was
we need a Blade movie first. So yeah. Oh yeah. No
Love
Jimmy Woo. Yeah, we don't have Agent Woo either. I don't know if that would be someone they would announce.
He's been MIA for a while. I also like Kit Harington. I liked him as the
it would have been
Black
cool.
Knight.
He didn't get much to do in it, but yeah, that would have been cool.
Well, no, Blade showed up at the end of the movie, and he was gonna go right off with Blade. But what about Speedball? Where's Michael Pena? Michael Pena is going to be at the very beginning, retelling everything that happened in the MCU.
Honestly, that would be the way to go.
That's how you'll catch up. He'll do your quick little TED talk. Yes. Where's Black Knight? Okay, Nick, you did that.
Thanks for the super chat, Nick.
On purpose. Thank you for the super chat, though, brother.
Where's Harry Styles? Who do you play in the
Star Fox?
Star Fox. Where's Star Fox?
And Patton Oswalt was Pip, right?
Yeah, Patton Oswalt was Pip. Yeah, let's ask
man, that Eternals movie. I mean, if you liked it, that's awesome. But it feels like that movie, when it went south, it took everybody down that was going to be involved in the next phase.
Where's Aquafina's character from?
Okay, you need to shut up.
Why don't we have Aquafina in here? That's one of Omar's favorite actresses.
There's one person that should be where it, and that's this man right here.
Good question. Where is Hercules? Why have we not seen Roy?
Because he ended Thor: Love and Thunder. And yeah.
Isn't he supposed to go get Thor? Is that that was the whole idea?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hey, this is a good reminder, guys. If you are watching right now, hit that like button for us. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate that because it helps us.
The Duck? Where's
Howard the Duck? So he can marry Darcy and then have Ducky babies with Darcy.
How do you know about that?
Because I watched that. We did not see either one.
Luis Guzman.
Yeah, where is my Sholo?
I will say something cute happened yesterday. So, Amanda mixes up Latinos and Black folks. But yesterday she texted me. She was watching Mulholland Drive, and she's like, "What's Tim McGraw doing in this movie?" And I played along, and I was like, "Oh, he must be getting ready for his 1883 role." And I was like, "Did she just get Achy Breaky Heart?"
Oh no, that was Billy Ray Cyrus.
I was like, I mean, them dudes do look kind of alike, but so she gets a pass on getting all these people mixed up.
Oh, that was Billy Ray Cyrus. Oh my God.
That was Billy Ray Cyrus, dude. That is Hannah Montana's daddy. How'd you gotta get
mixed up like that anymore? You see what he looks like now? He does not look like that anymore. Wow. Okay, that was my bad. My bad. I did not look at that.
So she gets a pass. She gets a pass today.
See?
They look nothing alike.
Twisted kissed her. Look. He had
when they put that cowboy hats on.
I didn't realize that Billy Ray Cyrus was
opportunity racist.
Yes.
Even Maya.
I also confuse white country men. I can't tell them all the difference. Jason Aldean.
She can tell all them emo dudes apart.
Hell fucking yeah.
The comb overs. Man, Amanda, we need to talk. We need to talk. Lionheart, how you doing, brother?
Lionheart.
I think RDJ might not be real Doom. Any chance we see a red herring situation? Maybe Cillian Murphy comes along. We see RDJ back as Iron Man. Cancel Omar for trying to cancel man. What the hell? You betray your people, Amanda.
My people. Those are not my people.
Yeah, they know who your people
are. White men in their 30s who listen.
Cillian Murphy should have been Reed Richards. I love that actor, man. That guy kills it. I don't know if he would come back and do. He seems like an actor that's, I don't want to say too good for MCU nowadays, especially after Oppenheimer. I know he played Scarecrow, right, and the Batman, but I think he might have moved on since then.
It's like Timothée Chalamet beyond the Dune. I don't think he'll do any superhero flicks. Actually, I think it's.
I mean, they're just too much in demand, right?
Leonardo DiCaprio told him not to do superhero.
Holy crap! Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Marvel confirmed this is only the first half of the names list.
Oh God. When are they going to do the next one?
I can only take so much. I bet
D23. I bet they're going to, because D23 showed it. I bet that D23, when is that? They're going to announce the rest of the cast. What do you think?
That's after San Diego Comic-Con. I mean, that's
a perfect
September
timing.
Like
D23.
Kentucky's or something else. They are, man. They are. Most egregious of all is where's Jessica Henwick? Where is she? The Hollywood Reporter said that there's going to be more. I did see a tweet from RDJ talking about look at all those chairs, and then the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, tweeted back saying, well, there's room for more. Official Marvel account both teased that there's going to be more on Instagram. So there's a chance for Dolph Lundgren. Who's he going to play?
Who's Dolph Lundgren going to be? The Punisher?
Oh my God, please. I loved him as the Punisher. Even if he didn't have a skull, he was still an awesome Punisher. Fantastic Four teaser trailer still coming on 4. Oh, is that the rumor?
Maybe. I guess we'll have to wait on the fourth.
What I said, second half is the Council of Terrence Howard.
No, guys.
Make me happy, dude. Joe, how are you doing? I hope Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield and other cool cameos don't get confirmed. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope we get some surprises. Ian McKellen would have been an awesome. People would have lost their minds in the theater. I hope we don't get anything like they did with freaking Doctor Strange.
Yes, don't announce it beforehand.
Well, the trailer ruined that Illuminati moment, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, it's the Illuminati!" And then, just like that, no man, that would have been nice. Happy to see no Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, I don't think that's not going to happen though. MZ Abrahams, I think we're going to see him. What did you miss, Larry? Well, I just listed off. I showed pictures of all the people who were announced today on Instagram. That will be the first half of the cast for Avengers Doomsday. Old Man Punisher. Oh man, I was going somewhere with that, and I just totally lost it. So Omar, Old Man Punisher, Dolph Lundgren.
I'm in. Well, he's got to have the skull though.
Oh, that I was going to say. It worked with with Deadpool and Wolverine. They did a good job. They didn't show any of the cameos. We knew nothing. We just heard rumors. And then when Chris Evans and all, it was, oh yeah, where's? Well, I guess they all died, didn't they? Wait, but Gambit showed up.
I don't know. You're answering your own question, so I don't even know what you're asking.
Like Blade and Elektra. Like I thought they all died.
No, they didn't die.
That big knight, the monster, ate them. Elias.
Dude, no body, no death. Come on.
I know, no body, no death. You're right.
That's comics. So apparently they're going into production tomorrow. And since leaks will end up happening, this is the cast that they know will be on the set. So that's why they went ahead and because if they're going into production tomorrow and they knew leaks were going to start happening, they went ahead and just released the cast. And
that makes sense.
There are more reveals coming.
So
that's from somebody in the industry. The skull was on his knife. Good throwback, man. I actually like that movie. The Multiverse of Punishers get back Thomas Jane. Terrence Howard he recasted as K. Oh my God, I would lose it. 96 Generation X cast, damn, with the dude that played Max Headroom. Yeah. Sue Storm was announced. She was in the trailer.
Yeah, she was announced. She was the second or third one to be announced, actually. She was
Steve Buscemi as Molecule Man. Is Steve Buscemi rumored to be in the Fantastic Four?
I don't know. Stop.
I can't wait to see Tim McGraw playing Billy Ray Cyrus. I don't want all these as Kang. He needs to be Black Panther. Ooh, I like that. We still don't know what the hell happened to Steve Rogers in the MCU. Amanda thinks he died.
Okay.
I remember. No, we talked about this. You were like, he's dead.
I really thought they attended a funeral.
He said he was like, I know he's retired. He's an old dude and he's on a mission. Like, I just remember when the MCU TV show started, they were like, where's Steve Rogers? And he's on like, I don't know. But you were like, I could have sworn I saw something that said that he was dead. Billy Ray Cyrus's Texas Twisters. Marvel scooped it themselves. Ooh, one more David Gabriel. Or two.
Are you?
David Gabriel. Is he not dead? Yeah. Where was it said that he's dead? By the way,
I don't know.
Steve is on the moon. Remember?
Thought I saw a funeral scene somewhere.
He's
but
just
maybe
living his best life. Don't put that on Amanda. Cap's on the moon. Steve became Joe Biden. Marvel's flap. Cap was a flop. Cap was a flop. Thunderbolts, little to no buzz. So can they turn this around? Oh, I mean, a lot of people will see things based on nostalgia. If you grew up with the Foxmen and that was your jam, you're going to go see Ian McKellen and Sir Patrick Stewart back.
Because it may be the last time you're seeing that.
Okay, I didn't want to go morbid, but I guess Amanda isn't holding back.
Till 90. Yeah, and this movie, so they start filming because this movie is supposed to come out May 1st, 2026. this is when Doomsday will be coming out. And then the following year, Secret Wars comes out in 2027, May 7th. So if they're going to film, they've got to get on it, because we know how long it takes for reshoots, guys. And we know there will be reshoots. I have no doubt. Yeah.
Where's Tobey Maguire?
I don't know. We haven't seen any of the Spider-Man at all right now being announced. And that could be a lot to do with Spider-Man 4. Now that's supposed to come out after Doomsday, right? So there could be a reason we haven't seen the announcements of any of those guys, because right now they're still doing the rumors of the casting, the female villain, Sadie Sink, who's she going to play, all that stuff. Even though it hasn't been confirmed she's in it, that's the rumor. So there could be a reason why they're not showing any Spider-Man yet, because that movie doesn't even come out after Doomsday. Will Logan come back? I don't know.
Okay, so real talk. If you had to bring back one Spider-Man, Amanda, you can only fit one in this movie, who would it be?
Oh, I mean, I'd want Tom Holland. It's his universe. And I want to see him with, like, I really enjoyed how they created the bond. I know that he doesn't remember who he is, but the bond between him and Doctor Strange, and for him to have to see, like, he knows, like, if he saw RDJ as a bad guy, right? Knowing he looks and sounds just like the Tony Stark that he admired, who was like a father figure to him. I want to see that moment. Right, that's the moment I want to see. So yeah, I want Tom Holland to come back.
Oh, that is a really good point. I like that.
I want that moment right there. But I would love for Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire to come back as well. Heck yeah. But Tom
I
Holland
really
have those moments, right? These people who don't remember him, but he fought alongside them against aliens. Like, he should be in the movie. So,
like, whenever they were revealed, I mean, all I saw was the back of chairs. They never stated who these actors are playing, right?
They just, for the names. Yeah, only their actual actors. Their actual actor names.
There was a funeral in the Falcon TV show, allegedly Steve.
That's what I thought. Thank you, Bruce.
But did not actually say that it was. Thank you, Bruce, for the super chat.
That's what I thought.
That's too many white guys, Amanda will be confused.
Okay.
Unless they're emo dudes.
Like emo guys that I will be.
Oh God.
Put a different hat on each of them.
Spider-Man and Japan Spider-Man. The original schedule was 2 Avenger movies in the same year. What could have been? But I mean, everything got delayed, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we still don't have a Blade movie. We still don't have the Fantastic Four, which the Fantastic Four movie was the one that was supposed to kick off this new phase. Yeah. I don't even know what phase are we on.
We're still on 5. I don't know when we enter 6. I don't know where the cutoff is. Yeah, but there's still several things, like, you know, a Shang-Chi sequel TV.
I'm glad that they brought Shang-Chi back. I like that guy. Very charismatic. And he did a great job as Shang-Chi. So
I think he got the short end of the stick, where his movie came out during the pandemic, and
I dug his movie. I didn't think it was bad.
It was not bad. I mean, I know
I would have replaced Aquafina in a minute.
Oh, whatever. I thought Trevor grew on me. I was a big fan.
Well, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, Thunderbolts movie isn't out yet, and Thunderbolts is a little bit like Suicide Squad. You never know who's going to make it, and they showed everybody but Taskmaster, so everybody online is already saying like, poor Taskmaster. Maybe isn't Toby in another reality? And yes, Toby went to Tom Holland. Didn't he one more day his reality?
He did.
Is it still the same reality as everyone else is living in?
Yeah, it's still the same reality. No one remembers who he is. The
only kind of surprise was Nightcrawler returning. Nightcrawler and Ian McKellen for me. I was like, Ian McKellen is 85 years old. I couldn't imagine that phone call. Like, Ian, can you hear me? Can you he's like, you want me to wear a helmet again and fly?
Like, no, you don't have to fly. Just be on a green screen. We'll do the rest for you.
They love crapping on Captain America and Brave New World, but it's still the biggest hit of the year so far. Dude, yeah, the movie last weekend, was it Amanda and I were talking, maybe it was Bruce and I, we were talking about how poorly the movies last week were.
It was.
What's that?
It was terrible last week. I think like the top film, we talked about it because it was like 7 million, I think, was Novocaine, which was the #1 movie at the box office. Yeah, Jet, that's all I want. That's all I want. I just want my
Yeah,
arm wide.
this is so Amanda could stand up and clap and be the only middle-aged woman clapping in the theater with this kid shows up. All the other people be like, what the? That must be that woman's child. That's why. Let her clap. Let her clap.
Let her clap.
Where's Werewolf by Night? Oh, that's what I'm screaming.
Oh,
Elsa
man,
Bloodstone. I'd love to see those. I want to see those Halloween specials again. They were a lot of great, like that's what I enjoy when they get creative. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. version of Ghost Rider, John Malkovich's Red Ghost. Omar, how annoyed will you be if RDJ Dr. Doom doesn't have an Eastern European accent? I'm already annoyed that he's playing Dr. Doom. It doesn't make any sense, but I will wait to judge it, I guess. Phase 6 starts with Fantastic Four. Ooh.
I figured Thunderbolts would be the last one.
So Thunderbolts, and that's it, huh?
Yep. That makes sense.
Thunderbolts is not the Suicide Squad. I mean, the comics, they kind of were, right? I don't want to spoil what ended up happening with them dudes. Will we ever see Moon Knight again?
Here's why we need to see Moon Knight again. Now that Pedro Pascal is in the Fantastic Four.
Oh, yeah, they have a bromance.
And Pedro Pascal have the best bromance. To see those two actors on screen together would be something magical, even if he was playing Mark and he was playing Reed Richards. I don't care. Just to see them on screen together would be worth it for me. So please find a way to bring Moon Knight back, if for nothing else, just something.
Who are you talking to?
I don't know.
If
David Gabriel can relay that to Kevin Feige, if he hangs out with him at all, that's all.
Where's the Nick Fury cameo?
The white Nick Fury cameo.
The David Hasselhoff cameo? We need William Zabka. Oh, dude. You bring Johnny in as a martial artist? Yes. Captain America movie, for me, solidified Mackie as the leader of the Avengers. In that movie, they hinted at the Avengers, right? Like, we're forming the Avengers again. And then that's when James Buchanan was like, oh, I'm a senator now. I can't play like man, that dude's level. He just keeps, for a guy that was an assassin that killed a lot of people, we learn to forgive and move on really quick when it comes to Bucky. Captain America Saving the World did better than Snow White. I didn't even know that movie was out.
Snow White did pretty bad, which I'm not surprised at all.
Wait, did it come out, like, legit come out this
last
weekend?
Week? Yeah, it came out this past weekend. Yeah. It only made $42 million at the box office.
That's pretty good, right?
Not for a Snow White live action remake. Not where they wanted it.
Marvel 2 did bad at the box office, I remember.
It did.
I don't think it made that much. We need Jeff in the MCU. Thunderbolts was the Outlaws, not Suicide Squad. Yes, but things happen in the comic.
No, it still made more. It made $46 million, so it made more than Snow White. If Snow White just did really
bad. Bill Murray needs to come back as Torch. He was Torch in the 60s FF radio show. Wow, that is a deep cut. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Snow White.
Could you imagine him
enjoying my life? I live for moments like
it. If it means they don't ever do a live action again, but we still have Lilo and Stitch, and I think that one will do fairly well because, unlike Snow White, Stitch is a very viable property for children. You can buy the toys and the merchandise at Hot Topic and Target and Box Lunch. No one gives a crap about Snow White. I never even cared about Snow White. No offense to anyone who did.
She's like the original cartoon. I love that movie.
Oh my god, I hated it.
You hated it?
Yeah, I do not like Snow White. I don't like the dwarves. I don't like the songs. I don't like.
You don't like the story of a woman that has the attention of 7 men that will do anything for her,
but she's cooks and cleans for them. No, I don't. No, I do not.
She was an independent woman. Doom's gonna kill all the B-level Avengers. Loki's gonna save a few for his Illuminati, like Beast and Thor. The 6 X-Men are gonna die to Doom.
Murph, you have a copy of the script?
Murph is just reading the script right now.
Murph, do you have a copy?
Snow White needed more Billy Ray Cyrus.
Maybe, actually, could be good. Could be better.
I was surprised by Snow White. Hey, that was my jam, and I thought Snow White was all right.
I need to understand what you guys thought. What was the appeal of Snow White? Because
I am a fan of animation. I appreciate beautiful animation, and my God, that animation doesn't exist anymore these days. I mean, and the songs were catchy.
Okay, Mr. Nostalgia. The songs were okay, and she doesn't even have good songs. You don't remember anything that she did. You remember Hi Ho.
Hey, you need to calm your.
I'm just
I almost said something. I ain't gonna get into a fight about Snow White, okay?
Oh, I'm gonna fight you on Snow White because
Thank you, Blas, for putting things in perspective.
Okay, Blas.
I bet if freaking Fall Out Boys had a damn song called Snow White, she'd be changing that tune. Snow White budget was $300 million with marketing. It will be a massive flop.
First of all, Evanescence had a Snow White Queen, and that was that's one of my favorite songs of theirs. But I still don't like Snow White. So there.
Okay, if this was following the same pace, we'd be getting a third name by now. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. The best classic Disney movie was Sleeping Beauty, mostly because of the drag.
Kyle, I agree with you there. I do enjoy Sleeping Beauty.
What joins the Avengers? I hope so.
It has better songs. Someday My Pretty Come is a beautiful song.
Sleeping Beauty.
Or no. I'm talking. Yeah, I wonder. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, all the Sleeping Beauty songs I remember, but I do not care for. I know Hi Ho and that's it. Were there other songs in Snow White? Because I don't remember them. But I remember Sleeping Beauty, and I remember Cinderella, and I remember everything other than that. But I do not care for Snow White.
Wow, the hate. I didn't realize you felt so strong about this fictional character.
I feel very strongly about Snow White. It was never my jam.
Because she didn't have blonde hair. She didn't look like you, so you gravitated more towards Sleeping Beauty.
No, I love Jasmine, so that's a lie. Jasmine, I wanted to be Jasmine. I was her for Halloween. So no, that's also a lie. I mean, I didn't like,
No.
No. I was 8. No, anyway.
Are we going to see the Invisible Woman and Namor interactions?
I hope we do.
And she's got a type because Reed, you got Reed that's Latino and Namor's Latino. That's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see.
Pedro could play like non-white. So wait,
what did you just say?
He could come off as a non-Hispanic white person.
Pedro is acting so good that he can come across like a non-Hispanic white person.
He just has never mind. I think his look.
I think you need another one.
Ambiguous. I feel like he's just ethnically ambiguous, like my husband, ethnically ambiguous. People think he's white.
No, your husband is mixed. There's a big difference. Pedro is from. Okay, you need to. I'm gonna stop you right there. Yeah, where's the Terrence Howard chair? Thank you, my dude. I've been asking the same question. Where is my dude's chair?
Medi-Cal, that is a really tight icon you've got going on. Your little profile pic. Is that you sitting up straight like that?
You don't listen. You don't have to answer this one. Don't get freaked out. She ain't usually like this. She drank that wine real fast though.
I did.
Namor looks like terrible. Nick is not a fan. What? Nick doesn't like the way Namor looks. Why do you hate diversity?
I don't hate diversity. I don't know what that's.
Give that woman a little bit of wine and she just starts digging her own hole, baby. Pedro can play Burt Reynolds and Danny Remake because he can pass off.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Omar and Amanda. I'm sure we'll reveal more characters at cons or D23.
Yeah, I assume D23.
Does she think I'm non-Hispanic?
No. I just was commenting on your PFP. That's all I was doing.
Damn, this is a good birthday. Thank you all.
I'm really straight. Oh my God.
Is it too soon to ask for a cameo of Nice Boy? I think it's too soon to ask for a cameo of Blake Lively. Too soon.
Is it too soon? She dropped her lawsuit, right? So
maybe this is why, because she wants to be Lady Pool in the upcoming.
We don't need Lady Pool in the Avengers Doomsday.
Liefeld would like a Lady Pool. Amanda is a I can't even fake it. Yeah, I may. I mean, I can fake sounding like one, but my credit score is gonna rat me out real quick. Still hoping for an Affleck Daredevil. That would be funny if we got an Affleck Daredevil.
You're gonna get Frog Thor. What's Frog Thor's name?
Frog. Very close.
Frog.
I would love to see Affleck Daredevil with Jennifer as Elektra.
Hey, they're reconciled. Hey, calm down. They parent well together. They parent good.
I'm not going off on Snow White. I think Justin Baldini's missing from the cast.
Who would he play?
Ben is done with Batman broken. We were just talking about that last week, I think. How writing the script of Batman, I mean, drove him.
Maybe it was the week before we did Clerks, probably.
The world needs Throg and Beta. Oh, Beta Ray. We came close with Beta Ray Bill. We had a little bit of, we had his head right in Thor Ragnarok.
My most minuscule cameo hint, and that was it.
Yeah, one day. Throg had a cameo on the Loki show, didn't he?
He did. He was just a frog.
It was just a frog, though, yeah.
Loki frog. Yeah, he didn't talk right.
Didn't he just say he is never doing another superhero movie again? Probably. Man, how do you feel about The Lion King?
I love The Lion King. Are you kidding me? I love The Lion King. That music is beautiful. That animation is beautiful. The story.
You like the original or the new one?
Oh, not the new one. I don't like.
You don't like the new one?
No, even if it has Donald Glover, I just like the old one because it has JT.
Being serious, X-23 deserves to appear in the movie.
Yes. I hope she does too.
Y'all are killing me today. Recast Blake Lively, Lady Pool with
all we need to do is start talking about Snow White. Now people will go crazy.
I'm about this life, man. Given what Omar said about you, and Blake, be careful with your answer. I say Latinos first, though. Hey, Minties. Little late due to finishing the best episode of Daredevil yet. Yeah, we're not talking about Daredevil because not everybody has watched it. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot, man. Me too. That's all I will say.
Me too.
Man, you like the rebooted Ghostbusters?
No, and I will admit I do not like the Fall Out Boy version of Ghostbusters either. And you know what? Neither does.
What are you talking about? The Fallout Boy? Why do you always throw them dudes into this?
Because they redid the Ghostbusters song with Missy Elliott. The Ghostbusters. And I love them.
You know what? Not meant to be. Their sound actually fits how I feel about that movie. How do you all feel about Power Rangers Disney Plus? Man, what goes around comes around, right, dude? I mean, they were at Disney, and now they're back at Disney. It's crazy. Oh, we love you too, man. I'm Latino, and I'm not offended.
Oh, thank you.
Female Ghostbusters are good in the IDW. Oh, actually, that was a good book.
When you have the right writers, Saturday Morning Fan, then it makes the world a bit of difference.
I want Captain America, Widow, and Wolverine. Oh, Matterport Nights, baby. And a Wolverine, Punisher, and Ghost Rider movie. So you want Heart of Darkness and Matterport Nights. A man of good taste, Murph. I like that. Who baited Missy Elliott into that? She goaded.
Not in 2016.
Man, you know her agent got fired. She's like, have you seen the way these little dudes dress?
Okay, first of all, no.
And she wore a trash bag for one music video.
Okay, no, they've done a lot of collaborations with a lot of hip hop artists.
I'm loving the comments. What's your favorite Power Ranger? I'll be honest with you. I collect the giant robots. I never got into Power Rangers. But when a good friend of mine used to get drunk, he forced me to watch Power Rangers. So I'm going to say Forever Red is the episode.
The first one, I only watched whatever was on in the mornings before I went to school when I was like 8 to 9 years old. So that was all I did.
I was today years old when I learned about Fall Out Boy and Missy Elliott.
I'll send you a link.
Please don't get me demonetized.
I'm not going to demonetize it. I'm going to put a link in the chat. If you feel like listening to it once we're done.
What name's not shown kind of surprised you, Omar and Amanda? I'll be honest with you. I thought Doctor Strange. I thought Benedict Cumberbatch was just like a done deal. Anybody that has been in the recent movies that haven't fulfilled their contract. So I was surprised not to see Brie Larson. I was surprised not to see Miss Marvel. Any of the young cast, Hawkeye. Let me see. Who else was I surprised not to see? Nick Fury. I mean, they throw him in everything. And how Samuel Jackson's getting up there in age too, but I'm just surprised they didn't throw them out there. And, leaving out what's his name too. Because we know he's going to be in it. Mark Ruffalo. There's no way they don't put Ruffalo in this. Especially when you got Paul Rudd and Chris Hemsworth. What's another name that I'm surprised they left out?
Tom Holland, but I think I know why they didn't do that.
Interesting. I'd like to hear why.
I just said it. because the Spider-Man movie comes out afterwards. I don't think they want to reveal too much about
the movies in between this one and the
Spider-Man 4 is supposed to be Spider-Man 4 is supposed to be July 31st, 2026. So it comes out after this. So I feel like they're not wanting to do anything with Spider-Man yet because we don't know. They want to leave some surprises, right? So I think that's why they're keeping it under wraps as far as right now. I mean, they might announce him later on, but there we go.
Yeah, they told Hugh Jackman to stay at the gym. They were like, "Nah, we're not. You better keep going to the gym, man." What about
Venom? What about the Vulture? Why is the Vulture not showing up yet?
Oh, the Vulture's been recruiting supervillains. Kevin James's Speedball. What? Many think that Sony has to okay Tom announcement.
That makes sense.
Peggy Carter's Captain America is missing. Her version of What If is cool, but needed a better plot. A lot of What If needed a better plot, man. They didn't have a chair big enough to fit the name Benedict Cumberbatch.
That's not true. They could put Evan's name in there. So yeah, they have a name. They have something big enough.
Null in Spider-Man 4. That should contact Marvel to spoil the movie for us. Oh, they don't deal with the movies. Wongers.
I was not. No,
even Madison. They're living a happy life now.
No Jared Leto. No, we're not going to see Jared Leto.
Morbius, baby. I wish the rights of Spider-Man wouldn't be so funky so that he could appear in Daredevil.
No, they mentioned
it would be
Spider-Man,
nice, right?
But we never get to see him. That's a shame.
Oh,
because I think it'd be fun to see it like a Daredevil Spider-Man team up, their interactions together. I've written fan fiction about it because I find that to be a very interesting relationship, but it's fine. I can't do anything about rights, right?
Mm-hmm. You believe Halle Berry's in Doomsday? They're just holding her back?
Okay. As Storm again? You think they would bring back what's Famke? Is that her name? Jansen, who played Phoenix?
Phoenix.
Jean Grey, sorry.
Oh, I hope so.
Not Sophie Turner from
Sophie Turner.
Not that version of Phoenix. That was the original one.
Sophie needed some little more acting chops underneath her. I would like to see her come back, just to see her, Logan, and Cyclops again. That would be cool. Beast, Storm.
Yeah.
I mean, you almost got the whole team back.
Almost.
You throw in Gambit for absolutely no reason.
Absolutely every reason.
Right? Who was it? X-Men 1, right? It was Iceman. X-Men 1 was Iceman, Rogue. Yeah. I guess that's what
you bring back Anna Paquin or anyone like that. I thought she gave up her powers at the end of that one.
Does that even matter? Professor Xavier got
Elliot Page back as
disintegrated, and they were still able to bring him back. What's that?
Would they bring Elliot Page back as Kitty Pryde or Kit Pryde? If we're going,
that is. I don't know. I don't think so, right? I mean, it would have to be up to Elliot Page, and then would they want to reprise a role? Like the role in Umbrella Academy, they changed it for the actor.
Yes,
right?
for that. Yeah, they changed it for him. Yeah,
I can't imagine them doing anything like that. I think they would just recast. Bring Shaq to the MCU. What the hell?
Deal? I have not seen her recently.
She does not look human anymore. After she was such a sharp-looking lady.
I hate
really. I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her in anything in years.
Oh, I do. I see. Yes, she did a lot of plastic surgery. Yes.
Angela Bassett. Oh, they better bring Angela Bassett though. Oof.
She's dead.
Angela Bassett is still alive, Amanda.
No, I mean, but but Ramona is dead.
Oh,
remember she died in Black Panther 2.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, man, they killed everybody.
Killed everyone off, man. Dang.
Anna Paquin.
Can they bring back Michael B. Jordan?
Killing off Angela Bassett. No, not Angela Bassett. Angela, the character from Spawn.
Oh, sorry.
You mean Thor's sister? Sure. Yeah, might as well bring everybody. Killmonger.
I would
have brought back that guy. Michael B. Jordan, man, he kills it. All the characters that had a relationship with Tony aren't in it. Peter, Hulk, Clint, Strange, Captain Marvel, Vision, Star-Lord. I think Doom puts them somewhere to spare them because of Tony. What about Thor? They were
buddies,
right?
Not like him and I don't know about Star-Lord. I don't know where Star-Lord and Tony Stark. Oh, I guess they were on the planet together.
We were just talking about how they might have spoiled the whole cast
that
are surviving the Thunderbolts in this movie.
But my question is is that implying then that Doom is actually a alternate version of Tony Stark and not Victor Von Doom at all?
I hope it's immortal or invincible Iron Man. I hope it's that role. I don't know, because they could borrow elements from the comic book where Victor Von Doom was playing the role of hero as Iron Man, or they can do an Earth where Iron Man became Doctor Doom. Okay. But that would take away from the Fantastic Four Doctor Doom, and Doctor Doom is such a great character.
I know. I don't want them to ruin the character.
I don't want the first appearance of Doctor Doom being not Doctor Doom, because we saw that with how well that worked out in Iron Man 3, and that is one of my most hated moments in Iron Man 3 was the revelation of Mandarin. Then years later they fixed it, but then it was funny and cute, but by then really forgettable. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one.
I don't know how I feel about it either.
Plot twist.
No,
as a Doombot, John Krasinski will be Dr. John Krasinski is going to be Herbie the Robot. I think Tony wasn't Tony the whole time. Tony's death looked like Doom cover fighting in Secret. Wow. You're talking about Secret Wars 8 where he's like all amped up? Yeah. Can't wait to see how they screw this up. Seems like they have no direction lately. Well, you've got the Russo brothers back, and you've got Kevin Feige playing a bigger role again and like overseeing things. And they have done a really good job of like slowing the roll and canceling things and saying, let's bring the focus back to movies, finishing out past projects, but not, you remember at one time there was like a movie ended, a TV show ended, another TV show would start. Now it's like, okay, let's put the focus back on the characters. Seems like they're doing the right thing and ending the last phase with Thunderbolts.
Exactly.
Old reader, new reader, Amanda's Daredevil
Spider-Man fan fiction. Daredevil.
Dude, what if I give it like a 2 out of 10? She would be upset with me.
I feel like my Spider-Man fanfics is a damn masterpiece. So no, you would not like.
Now that must be the goddamn wine talking, Amanda.
I am super proud of that. First of all, so there we go.
Okay, does it involve Daredevil and like Spider-Man hooking up?
No.
Oh, okay. Does it involve
his mentor?
You hook it up with Daredevil and Spider-Man?
No.
You know what? For your birthday, I will do that. I will read your fanfic and review it. I don't think
you can read my Patrick Stone Pete Wentz fanfic.
That is not what I asked for. I said, man, you give him an inch. Give us a live action Krakoa. Now we're talking. Ethan, how have you been, buddy?
Hey, Ethan.
Where can we find that?
Also, I need to apologize to Logan because he did go and listen to that.
What?
Logan Wayne went to go listen to that Fall Out Boy cover.
He's not back. Somebody do it. Okay, I was like, somebody give
Logan Wayne a help. That? Is it because I'm black? I was like, no, it's whatever to listen to it.
The movie will probably be bad. I'll be there day one. Oh, I hope it's good.
I hope it's good.
You're webbing your eyes. It wasn't web. Now that's an old reader, new reader episode I'd watch. Maya, God bless you. If they don't get Haley, how about just like fan casting of John Krasinski as Reed Richards, Angela Bassett as Storm? I mean, that could work, right? If we're dealing with the multiverse, right? Why not? Yeah, anything is possible.
Mm-hmm.
I think early on there, they announced that he is not a variant. He is like Chris Evans. He was a Cap, and we saw him as Johnny Storm in Deadpool 3. So he's
okay.
I don't know if I buy that.
So he's not. So he's going to look like
2005 and 2007 Fantastic Four team in Doomsday.
We have not seen any of those guys.
Fall Out Boy from the Simpsons confirmed.
I mean, Disney does own it now, so I've guessed that.
No, Bruce, why did you remind me of Gray? I didn't even finish Gray Man. After watching Gray Man and Electric State, I am not that excited about the Russo brothers coming back.
I told Omar to watch the honest trailer of the Electric State because there's no reason to watch the full thing.
See, I still want to give it a shot. It can't be that bad.
You go ahead. You be my guest.
I think Omar's short enough to play. I'll play Wolverine, man. I'm 5'7". Let's go, bub.
The short king.
Can I cast my Jean Grey, though? Can I cast my own Jean Grey? Let's go, bub. Yeah. Woo. Not enough beers yet. The Electric Slop. I hear you, Bruce, but don't forget these movies are them doing their own thing in the MCU. They shepherd by Kevin Feige, and look at the track record. They bat 1,000 when they work together. I am super excited, like, because at first I was like, when the Russo brothers were attached to Winter Soldier, I was like, oh god, these are the guys that are doing Community. They do comedy. Can they really do a action hero? And it became one of the best movies, not superhero movies, one of the best movies. It's so good. And they killed it with Endgame. And I mean, they show that they can direct multiple actors and actresses at the same time. I'm excited. Here's hoping. The Russos will be fine. I remember the directors aren't the writers. Remember, the director.
That's true. That's true. And yeah, The Electric State is also an adaptation of a book. I did not know that, by the way. Stop.
Did you get Missy Elliott and Queen Latifah mixed up?
First of all, if not, it would be Fall Boy. It would be if Patrick Stump did the score. It would be freaking amazing. And
you already know, baby. In other news, the 20th anniversary of Doctor Who. I love that it's the 20th anniversary of New Who, not 1963.
Well, that's the one that that's cool. 20 years since.
Why are Roger Corman's Fantastic Four not in this film?
Great question.
Invisible Woman was in the episode of the Fantastic Four of Arrested Development, though. The actress of
the 1990s Cap not in this.
Is he still around? Is he still acting?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Yes, Arrested Development. That's right. Luckily, Stephen McFeely is back to write on Doomsday. What has Stephen McFeely written, Amanda?
Steve McFeely is he's written a lot of the Marvel movies.
Well, which ones? When you say that, it could go, yeah, to, oh.
Okay, I know he was in I think he wrote.
Rob Lowe's the Beyonder. Now we're talking.
Rob Lowe. Why do you want him to be really attractive?
Rob Lowe is always an attractive dude. Steve Holtz. I love that show, man. Yeah, Matt Salinger's still alive. Thoughts? Okay, so that was the guy.
Stephen McFeely. He wrote Endgame, which means he wrote Captain America: First Avenger, Infinity War. He wrote Narnia. Cool. Oh God, guys. Okay, Steve McFeely also wrote The Electric State and The Gray Man. So I don't know.
Stop! Wait, which Narnia?
He wrote Endgame. What?
Which Narnia did he write?
The first one, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
The
first one.
Not the new series that's going to be on Netflix, right? Remember, there's a new series on Netflix that's going to come out.
Oh, I didn't know. No, this is 2005.
Yes, you're the one that told me with Greta Gerwig attached to it.
Okay, well, he's not writing that. He's writing.
How do you not remember the things you've told me?
He's writing Doomsday and Secret Wars. He wrote the 2005 Chronicles of Narnia, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. The original one.
Okay, the one. Gotcha.
Yes.
Ryan Gosling is Silver Surfer.
He did write. So here's the problem. He wrote Endgame. He wrote Infinity War. He wrote Civil War. He wrote Agent Carter. He wrote Winter Soldier. He wrote Dark World. But then he also wrote The Gray Man and The Electric State. So I don't know. You guys, I don't know.
We'll see. Dark World wasn't that good either.
Yeah, didn't they have to bring Joss Whedon in to rewrite a bunch of stuff to make it funnier?
No, to tie it into his Avengers 2 movie.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. Greta Gerwig is going to be a movie? I thought it was going to be a TV show. Regardless, I'm excited. I'm a big fan of C.S. Lewis's
He did write all the Narnia movies, Scott. You're right. He wrote Prince Caspian and Voyage of the Dawn Treader. I like Prince Caspian because I think that Ben Barnes is hot.
Foliage of the Dawn Treader had the kid that went on to play Adam Warlock. He played the cousin.
Yes, I know. Boy, talk about a glow up, man. Let me tell you.
Amanda and Omar, with Michael Leslie writing the X-Men film, who would you want to see direct the film? Clint Eastwood.
No.
Okay. No. I love Eastwood, man. He would kill it. Martin Scorsese. I'm trying to think who's a good director nowadays. Like
these days.
Trying to think. They don't make. Well, I don't know.
Did they give any of like?
They tend to go for a lot of indie directors.
I was thinking of like Sean Baker. He's fresh off of Nora, winning for that. Why not?
Oh man, but he already won something. They're not. I don't know.
He did. Coralie for The Substance. Bring a female director in there. I don't know.
I'd love to see Guy Ritchie direct. Yeah, I don't know. Clint Eastwood is Jonah. Oh God, he's so good at that. I do not want Michael Bay to direct.
Nope, there we go. That's it.
I do not need Wes Anderson to direct X-Men. Please, God, no. Robert Rodriguez, I think, would be killer at it. Rodriguez, I mean, he already thinks in comic book form, right? When he's writing his scripts and thinking about his storyboards. I want Marvel to do Maestro Hulk film in a trilogy. See, I want all these things, but I want them to take their time. I don't want too much things thrown in one movie, even though if we are talking about the end of all worlds and there's going to be one world left when everything is said and done, then you might as well bring everybody in for the last hurrah. Man, that's going to be... Dude, we thought Endgame was crazy. Oh, my God. Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Captain America. Oh, my God.
Why do you keep bringing her out?
I don't know why I brought her in.
You're emotional support.
I got really excited. I got emotional and excited at the same time. I can't help it. I'm just thinking about that on the big screen. Is just
my Daredevil Spider-Man interaction in my
in your fanfic. Sure, you both. I just had a nerd guess him.
That's what that was. That was weird.
What, you never get super excited about things? Okay, first of all,
no, I do.
Yeah, never mind. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Anna Kendrick. I thought they were gonna get the girl that was playing the really attractive, cute. Not that Anna Kendrick isn't.
Yeah, she would be cute as Squirrel Girl.
What is it? It's those commercials that she's known for. But everybody was crushing on this girl. Was it the cell phone commercial? Hold on a second. I'll tell you.
I know. Yes, you're talking.
You know what I'm talking about?
She does T-Mobile, right?
Probably.
Or Verizon. I know who you're talking.
Let me see who she was.
AT&T. I'm sorry, it's AT&T.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Woo. That is.
Yeah, but again, how old is she? I'm not saying I'm not being ageist. I'm just saying I thought Squirrel Girl was supposed to be like another one of the young Avengers.
Well,
at this point, Haley Steinfeld is married. Is she married or is she engaged?
You can't be a young Avenger and be married.
No, I guess you can. I was saying like.
Yes, that's her, and it was the progressive ads or the AT&T ads. Who? AT&T. Thank you all. No, not Flo. Not Flo. I mean, would, but no, not for Squirrel Girl. The AT&T girls. I
am not. Oh my God, guys, I can't. I'm just gonna die talking. You want to read my fanfic?
John, how about her as Jean Grey and directing?
How about she's directing? She's a great director. She really is
a very pretty.
Definitely got her dad's talent there
for directing.
Yes, yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, really, that's what Ryan. I mean, yes, he was the kid from Happy Days, but be honest, we all know him as. He was
the kid from what's it called? Andy Griffith.
Yeah, Andy Griffith's show. I know, but I know him from Happy Days. That's what I used to watch.
Mm-hmm. I watched Ryan Johnson could direct. Ryan Johnson has a multi-million-dollar deal with freaking Netflix right now. That's what he's focusing on. He needs to get out with that third movie first.
Maybe Adam Sandler.
If the X-Men wear a version of their Jim Lee costumes, I might shed a tear. I may more than shed a tear, my friend. I'm gonna need one of those popcorn buckets. Never mind. Ron Howard. Yeah, for daddy.
Direct?
James Mangold to direct. He has done. Oh no, he did Old Man Logan, right? Like he did Logan.
Yeah, he did. He's done some.
How many Omni announcements are left?
I don't know.
One just. Yeah, let me answer this. Wait a minute. How many Omni announcements? How many, baby? You go ahead and tell.
I just said I don't know.
Yeah, she ain't lying. She don't. One more. It came out today on Patreon. There's a reprint announcement, but for some reason legal hasn't approved it yet, so I don't know what's going on. Now, hopefully soon. What's up, Project Viking? How you doing, baby? Ron was also the kid, and I love American Graffiti. I even give another American Graffiti a pass because I love those movies so much. She already played Squirrel Girl in the New Warriors TV pilot. Well, Bruce, I don't have a copy of it. Dana, how you doing? I guess Black Widow isn't going to be in it. I think.
I mean,
correct me if I'm wrong, Amanda. Isn't she done?
Oh yeah.
Like, she's come out and said.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson's done with MCU, especially after all that stuff that happened with the lawsuit and everything. Yeah, she's done. I mean, on her part, she wants to be done. And I don't blame her either. She doesn't need it anymore.
Richard. So there are two more things that are surprises. They're trying to get approved. I may or may not be able to announce them. But some really cool things are gonna be announced somewhere, I'm sure. Even if you don't hear from me, I would hate to those things to be leaked because I would want somebody to properly announce them, like on a website. Maybe I don't know how they do these things anymore. Pew pew. I heard James Womangold is directing because woke. Luis Guzman is Black Widow. So is Yelena a black or white widow? We don't see color here. I think she is. I think she's going as Black Widow in this movie, right? Dude, if Lou Ferrigno, how old is Lou Ferrigno? Lou Ferrigno's got to be up there too, as Maestro. And you throw Arnold as Conan, we're making one of the biggest, nerdiest movies ever. But that would be so awesome.
73. He is 73 years old.
Ferrigno is?
Yes. And Arnold's 77. No.
I like the White Queen. We do need a good White Queen, though. What's her name? Jennifer Jones played her.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
And she is not a good actress. I love Mad Men, but anytime she was on the screen, I was like, oh, my gosh. How did... Whew. Steven Seagal as Maestro. You are killing it on this cast.
You're 84, too. I mean, they both going to be 90 by the time... Anyways.
It's just a number, baby. Rumors are the Russos are gonna go oversee the Mutant Saga and the rest of the MCU going forward with Kevin Feige. Oh,
guess they won't have to make any more movies for Netflix then.
I mean, money talks, right? So if you get a contract with the I mean, look, if you were a director, I'd love to direct comic book movies, right?
Oh, if that was your passion, like theirs, like they actually know the comics, I would, yeah.
So they're fans of both the Secret Wars from 1984 and the Secret Wars from 2015. So I'm interested to see how they integrate all that into a movie. Are we going to have Emperor God Doom, or are we going to have the Beyonder? What role is Martha in it?
I love Hickman's Secret. We've read both of them, and I prefer Secret Wars with.
Oh yeah, you like the 2015. It's good. It's solid. Where he remakes the world, and he's such a.
I'm gonna reread the whole damn thing. You know what? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna go reread the whole damn thing.
Right now, live. Do it live.
Do it live, baby. We're doing it live. I'm gonna reread the whole thing.
Frank Welker as Psykill for Doom. Oh, you're going old school. I like that. Rhea Perlman is white. So Danny DeVito, if Danny DeVito is Wolverine, Rhea Perlman is white. Would that make Ted Danson Cyclops? Right? That would be the logical choice to cast. What about Ralph? Oh God, no! I already had enough of Ralph Boner. What was it? The last thing he showed up in, Amanda? We reviewed it.
Oh, he showed up in Agatha all along.
Oh, he did.
Remember?
Yeah.
You're like, I remember texting you because I watched it first, that episode. I was like, oh, Omar, you're gonna be so.
And I said, you need to stop.
What was the episode we figured out what happened to the actual kid who Billy took his body, right?
I liked Agatha. We haven't seen her announced either.
No, and I enjoyed that series.
That was a good series. I liked it.
I really liked it a lot.
I was not excited for it when I heard them ladies singing, and I'm like, I do not want to see a musical, but I really liked it. I like the twist ending. If you haven't seen Agatha, it's really good. Taxi Driver was essentially the original Punisher. Interesting. I think a lot of dudes have gone crazy and snapping long before Taxi Driver, but I see what you're saying. The Wizard. If Ralph Boner plays the Wizard, I'm kind of back. I'm kind of back as that. The tarot episode of Agatha was beyond unnecessarily good. It was good. Whoopi Goldberg as Storm. We are doing a whole Cheers casting of X-Men. I'm sure there's a freaking somebody has drawn this already, right?
It's not.
John Rasberger, yes.
I'm going to commission someone to draw it. That's what I'm going to do.
Leo is Spider-Man.
Leo won't do Spider-Man.
Oh, it would be funny to see Tom Cruise as Iron Man and Leonardo DiCaprio as Spider-Man in this movie, though.
That would be really cool. I agree.
Favorite Scorsese movie? Oh, man. I've got a lot. Man, what's your favorite? You're not the biggest fan, but I am curious. What is your favorite Martin Scorsese movie for you?
I do like The Departed.
That's an excellent
stuff he does. I did not like Gangs. He did Gangs in New York, right?
He did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did not like that.
Do you like Killers of the Flower Moon?
No.
You didn't like it? Oh, I thought it was great. Loved it. It's a long movie.
No, I did not like it. Right. Okay. What other movies? I don't remember what movies Martin Scorsese did.
Did you like Last Temptation of Christ? I'm a big fan of Goodfellas. Love Goodfellas. I love Raging Bull. I got it. Wolf on Wall Street. You like Wolf on Wall Street? That was good, man.
Oh God, yeah. I did like Wolf on Wall Street. That might be my favorite.
Yeah, probably Goodfellas for me, or Raging Bull. One of those two. I'm pretty basic when it comes to that. Mean Streets. Anybody say Mean Streets is their favorite? That's a good one. King Comedy. It's a great flick, man. I love his movies, man. Agatha All Along Love. Yes, it was good. I liked it.
Yeah, we love it.
Kelly's playing the Wizard. Yo, that's messed up. Because he comes out. If Vanessa Kirby wasn't Sue Storm, she would have been a great Emma Frost. Absolutely.
She would have, yeah.
Dancing as Wolverine was a rumor in the Wizard magazine, remember? George went as Wolverine. That's an interesting cast, really. Casino's a good one. Yeah, Casino's good. I like it too.
I've seen.
Pesci's just so awesome in those movies, man. Pesci's so good. Goodfellas is so good, though. It's got some good. I cut like a hammer. Oh man, it's got some great.
So me and mob movies, which is crazy because I really loved. What was that TV show we watched?
You really like Chicago, and
I do like that musical. I do like Chicago. No, what was the movie, the TV show we watched that we really liked with Miles Teller about the making of Godfather?
Oh gosh, what was it called? It was the making of the Godfather.
Yes.
And he was playing not Francis Ford Coppola, but the director. Oh gosh, what the heck was it called?
Playing the producer, getting it produced.
Yeah, that was a great show. I really like that. The Offer. Thank you, James. Thank you.
Yeah, I loved.
Thank you all.
That.
The Offer. Yeah, that's it. It's a great show. It's a great show.
Right, because it was about Hollywood, and I love things about Hollywood. That's why
I couldn't wait to talk to you about Mulholland Drive.
Yeah, because
not just a dream movie, right? It's about Hollywood. It's great.
And had some jump scares in there.
Clark Gregg is Agent Phil. Ethan, are you announcing that right now, buddy? Or you just want to see that?
You just want It's
Agent Phil Coulson. He does play an interesting role in the comic books, Phil Coulson, right now. Yeah, After Hours is Cheech and Chong movie directed by Scorsese. Wow. Today I got my mitts on the 3 Wonder Woman Golden Globe trade paperbacks. Hey, good job, man. Rebecca Ferguson is Jean Grey. All right, I can do that.
Rebecca Ferguson.
I can do that. DD review today or no? Probably not today, Immortal Ibsy, just because we got a lot to talk about and catching up with you fine folks. Talking to our friends
do
about
like a final review, right?
Yeah, wrapping it because I think there's only 9 episodes, right?
Yeah, we already had 2 come out yesterday.
Are we trying to get this movie canceled with Diddy and R. Kelly as the Beyonder? What's happening here, guys? Bringing out the dead. Oh, that's a good one, dude. That's the one with Nick Cage, right? And Patricia Arquette. Is it Patricia Arquette? Ambulance driver, right?
I think so.
Nobody mentions that one either, man. That's a classic.
I
have seen the studio, my brother. Yeah. Didn't he do Shutter Island? Oh, shoot. Did he do Shutter Island with Leo? I can't remember.
I think he did. There was a while that he was doing.
I mean, he was doing a lot with Leo, but I don't know.
Wait, are you talking about the studio, the new TV series is out on Apple TV Plus?
My brother told me to watch it.
I also heard to watch it. I heard it was really good.
I can't remember if Martin Scorsese did that. I mean, it's honestly, now, like, looking back, it does seem like a Scorsese movie. Oh, did you ever watch his
yes.
It was Scorsese? Okay. Did you ever watch his kids movie, the what was it? Hugo? About the clock?
Oh, I did like Hugo. I thought it was cute.
Like that.
I'm not a big fan of like Borat or Sacha Baron Cohen, but
you're not a fan of Borat? I quote Borat all the time. I love Borat. And what is this? King of the Cat. Anyway, King of the Castle.
I'll notice no one said The Irishman.
I've watched The Irishman 3 times. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst.
Oh, I forgot he did Aviator too. That's a great movie.
I liked it more than Aviator. I like The Irishman more than Aviator. I liked The Irishman more than The Age of Innocence. I wasn't the biggest fan of that movie. He did redo another one that I really like was Cape Fear. Like his remake of Cape Fear. That was solid, dude. Like De Niro in that was so creepy. Oh man, he was such a creep in that movie. Yeah, it had its flaws, right? I'm not gonna lie about The Irishman, but it was nice to see Pesci, Pacino, and De Niro back all in the same flick. I don't think anyone has said. I did say Raging Bull. I said Raging Bull or Goodfellas are my favorite. Either one. I don't know. I love Irishman, but Robert has speeding. Oh yeah. Same. I said the exact same thing. I think I said it on the show when he looks like an old man kicking. You can't fake that, right? No matter how much you DH someone's face. I love that my dudes are just casting. Al Pacino as Mephisto. Doomsday soundtrack needs to have some MF Doom. Rest in peace. Oh, that would be good, man. I like that. Is the January announcements in this batch is done after tomorrow until the next? Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. That's it for now, unless they approve me announcing a couple of things. Omar, you're a funny guy. Thank you.
He is subhuman. I'm glad you can give him that.
Well, I'm here for your amusement. Like that type of funny. Like I'm here to like a fucking clown. Yeah, well played. Silence was good. Underrated. Scorsese.
And it does have Andrew Garfield in it.
Funny how? Oh man, I love that movie, man. I just said you're a funny guy. Very well played. White man is Black Panther. Just any white guy.
Just any white guy.
Any white guy. Well, apparently, Pedro Pascal could probably do it. Scorsese's Bob Dylan documentary. That was actually pretty solid. No Way Home is really good too. I don't know if I would put that in my top 10. It might take a while for that one to sink in. One that definitely made it in my top 10 after many rewatches was Wolf on Wall Street. That movie was good, dude.
The scene where he's on, it was like, wow, it was a Klonopin where he was on those, and he's just like trying to get to the.
Do you remember when he had he thought he was got in his car and he got in a couple events, and then you go back and rewatch the scene. That was the first time I saw what's her name? Not Jamie Foxx,
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie. Yeah. It's a good looking lady.
She came very far from that role, man. Let me tell you.
Did she? Yeah, she was Harley Quinn. You're right. What did you expect her to say?
That she was Barbie. She's a producer. She's owns her own production company. I don't know anything.
Oh, you wanted me to keep up with her successes? Yeah, I don't know what anybody produces. I know Danny DeVito produces movies. That's about it.
Apparently he does. What did he produce that we reviewed? We're like, oh, I didn't know he produced that.
Pulp Fiction.
Oh yeah, Pulp Fiction. I didn't know he did that.
I bet Chris Evans will come back as Steve Rogers. I bet Chris Evans comes back as Johnny Storm. And Michael B. Jordan comes back as Johnny Storm.
And then we have 3 Johnny Storms for some reason in the same film.
Mila Kunis as Groot. They haven't announced any Guardians.
Has anyone checked on Vin? Yeah, I know.
No Guardians. That's weird.
Yeah, it is.
The Last Dragon is 40 years old. We show enough? Are you serious? God bless. Time is a thief, man. How? I feel like with the cast, I think it may pull from both Time Runs Out and AVX. That would be cool. I'm fearful the MF Doom will come in the form of oh God, no.
Why are we saying it's going to be AI?
Oh, and don't bring that into the world.
Yeah, let's not bring that into existence.
Where the hell the Braddocks? We don't have a Braddock yet, right?
No, we do not have
Betsy,
a Braddock.
No Brian, no Jamie. David Spade as Wolverine. Ghostface Killer as Tony Stark. Show enough. That's right. Man, I love that movie. Wesley Snipes as Black Panther. How about Omar's Mexican Gwen Stacy? I'll take it. Psylocke is missing. Pauly Shore. Where's Max? He fucking loves Pauly Shore.
Oh, man. We haven't talked about Pauly Shore in a hot minute.
We don't need to. We don't need to ever. I had an accident in my pants when I saw the trailer and all the names. You may need to see your doctor. No, let's cast Alpha Flight Excalibur. I really like Tom Cruise's Puck. Ouch. You know Tom Cruise would never play a little person. It's Tom Cruise.
No, he would. No, he has to look bigger than everyone. If he was standing next to Chris Hemsworth, somehow they would have to make him look like he's bigger than Chris Hemsworth. Which is impossible. But
Mel Gibson is Punisher. Omar's MODOK. Hell, I could do better than the MODOK we ended up with. That MODOK sucked. Why? Just why?
Well, I mean, he's Shia LaBeouf.
No, stop. I'm gonna stop you. You've said a lot of silly things on this episode, Amanda. What? I'm gonna stop you right there. I did not. I hope we see Superior Iron Man. Melissa McCarthy as Sasquatch. You all ain't right. How do we get Magnetomar in this movie? That is true. I'm a phone call. Tell Kevin Feige to call my people. Shia LaBeouf, thank you for that, Immortal Ibsy. I mean, when you're right, Omar.
No.
He doesn't have to play a little person. He's short, like 5'5". 5'5" ain't short. I mean, shorter than I am, but still, I'm not that much taller. Omar is She-Hulk. I'll take that. Clint Eastwood is out. Danny, oh my God, y'all are coming up. No, stop. Do not make that.
Say Shia Wolverine. It's starting
Omar, thoughts on Scooby-Doo getting a new live-action TV? Thank you, Kenny, for bringing some sense to the chat.
I'm assuming Mindy Kaling is going to be nowhere near that production.
Can we not bring Mindy Kaling into anything again?
That's not true. She's producing Running Point, which is very good and on Netflix right now.
Maybe she should just stick to producing.
She also just produced. Oh no, she wrote. Never mind.
What did she write?
I think she wrote Velma too. Like she was one of the writers. And I know she was a voice actress, but
is that still going on?
No, that was canceled. Max don't have that kind of money. They're floundering. They don't need to be making things. They already canceled Sex Lives of College Girls.
Okay.
So
what else did they cancel?
Oh, I don't know. That's just the one off the top of my head. So yeah, they don't need to be.
Shia is John Constantine. Sure. Nicholas Holt should have been Professor X.
No, I like him as Lex Luthor. I'm excited for his Lex Luthor because I know
he can come back and be Beast with Kelsey Grammer, and everybody will be happy.
Cameo.
What's your opinion on the Captain Planet comic coming soon? Bring it to me, man. I'm enjoying all these old cartoons I used to watch coming back in comic book form, like Defenders of the Earth, Thundercats, Silverhawks, G.I. Joe, Transformers. Yeah, see it.
Are they updating them to like to appeal to the younger generation, our Gen Zs and Gen Alphas?
I don't know what in the hell you just said, so I'm going to answer that like I pretend to know. They are appealing to new readers.
Yeah,
you don't need to have watched the shows to enjoy them. You just jump in and you get the new story and new origin. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you considering bottoms to watch? I don't know what that is. That something we talked about? I think I remember that name.
It was the
one because I said they don't make movies about dudes.
Female comedies.
Yeah. I said they replace them with female comedians, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick Cage. Nick Cage would be a big one. Like, as much as I hated those movies, that might be a big one for me. That would be cool. Channing Tatum as anyone whose accent isn't different from his own. Super excited for Superman. Same here, buddy. Man, is gonna be good. I have high hopes for Superman. I have high hopes. Amanda's seen it, I think.
Oh, I have seen Bottoms. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, Bottoms is her type of movie, I think. Are you drunk? She ain't drunk.
I'm tipsy.
I'm sober. I've seen Amanda tipsy. She ain't tipsy. She's fine now. Man, I have a Red Sonja movie. I saw that it was rated R.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Sydney Sweeney has my green card spots.
I don't know. At this point, it's hard to get a green card in America. So,
wow, way to be a boner shrinker, Amanda. Dude's trying, he's trying to get with Sydney Sweeney, and you're like, you can't get with her, and you can't get a green card. See you. Adios, Guillermo. Wow. Sorry about that, Guillermo. But that was fun. Eric Bana, we need a real Hulk after what Ruffalo Hulk has become.
I don't know. Is that
we got Hulk's son.
Don't say that. Oh my god.
Son with that awful haircut from Amanda's generation.
No, the generation after mine. First of all, you have a friend with that haircut, so I don't want to hear about it.
Man is the destroyer of world. A man can dream, right? A man can dream. Chris Rocks is Miles Morales. Police Academy 2 is 40 years old, Omar, as is Porky's Revenge. Best Police Academy or Porky's movie? Porky's 1 is the classic. Police Academy 1. Those two are the best. I mean, like after that, I still watch them because Police Academy, I love the characters. I love Mouth. I love Tackleberry and Hooks. And oh my gosh, Leslie Easterbrook. My goodness. Who was she? Callahan? Yeah. Yeah. For Porky's, I just in the hopes of seeing boobage, like in the original. Yeah. They don't make movies like that anymore. I don't think they can. As Amanda's generation calls them, they're problematic. Any thoughts about Warner trying to sell Looney Tunes and Hanna-Barbera because of it?
Are they gonna give it to Disney?
Who would buy? I mean, who has the money to buy them up, right?
Disney.
I mean, seriously, you would need a freaking.
Well, it depends on what are they sell. Do we know what they're selling it for? Like how much?
Well, are you interested in purchasing it? I don't know. What is the price? What is the going price for Looney Tunes and Hanna-Barbera? That's crazy that you're trying to sell that for money. I mean, if Disney, I don't know if I want Disney buying it. It would have to be somebody like who owns oh no, Hulu is owned by who owns Paramount, Amanda? Who owns Paramount Plus? Paramount?
Like Universal, CBS Universal?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they would do it. They do need, I will say that Paramount Plus needs something else. Like they have some good things on there.
They got some good flicks and shows, yeah.
Yeah, they have the addition of Showtime if you get the added subscription, which is great if you're into like the Showtime shows. But it seems like they're missing something to keep people on Paramount Plus. I mean, I am watching it right now for like School Spirits is off now. It's over. That's the second.
I was really sad about that.
Are you?
No. Oh, you did. I'm sorry. I thought I was laying the sarcasm on pretty thick.
Guess not. No, I don't know if they're selling it or not and how much they're selling it for.
I was on Paramount today watching Mulholland Drive.
Same. Yeah. Me too.
And I was on Paramount starting to watch 1923, so it's got like some good shows. So
for a minute there, all it was Taylor Sheridan's universe, but I don't think it's gonna be that anymore. So
1923?
No, like just like a lot of Taylor Sheridan shows on Paramount Plus. Like that's like to me, it felt like that was all that was on Paramount Plus, because you had Tulsa King and you had whatever the Jeremy Renner show was, and then you had all of the 1923 Yellowstone universe. I felt like it was all Taylor Sheridan all the time, but I feel like it's not really that anymore. Yeah, Star Trek really takes the John.
Oh, that's where all the Star Trek shows are, Paramount Plus.
Yeah,
right?
Paramount Plus, yeah.
Zazlab hates animation. He killed Cartoon Network. Oh
Really
God.
does.
Yeah, I saw that a lot of shows were taken off. That's a travesty. Like a lot of the shows, and that's why I love physical media, man. Like nobody can tell me what I can take off. Oh well, no, I take it back. I saw that it was WB that had a lot of DVD and Blu-rays that were just going bad.
Oh darn.
Yeah, from like, hold on, it was Bruce and both my buddy Kyle messaged me about this. They have a list of like Blu-rays that have gone bad over the years.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. Apple has the money, but WB is selling it.
It's crazy you're saying that, because Apple is losing so much money every year. They're actually finally cutting their budget for their production budget for their shows and stuff, because they have a respectable amount of subscribers, but nothing nowhere near a Disney or a Netflix. And they are spending like a lot of money, and they're losing money every year. The only one, I don't think that Matthew Kelly, I don't think that Disney could buy Amazon, because Amazon, while Prime isn't doing so hot, Amazon's other business that makes up for it, they just have so much money. They're just, when it comes to online retail, they're just killing it. Walmart's the closest in competition with them. And that's Disney's other revenue streams, like with the park slowing down and merchandise, like they have their own stuff they're dealing with right now.
Apple's losing $1 billion a year on Apple TV.
I knew it was something crazy. Yeah.
Wow. How? Not enough subscribers?
Well, yeah, but they're also like, think about it. They're doing prestige TV, right? So, but not a lot of content. If you look at Apple TV, you look at the amount of like what's on the top 10 and stuff. Ted Lasso is still like number 2 or 3, but there hasn't been a new season
there's not new
3 or 4 years. They just don't have a lot of new content. It comes out so slowly, right?
So Paramount has 75 million subscribers here in the States. It is doing fine and just made plans for global expansion. Thank you, Bruce, for the super chat. So that's good, right? Like I like a variety of things. I don't need just one streaming service. I can't believe I'm saying that, because that was the beauty to Netflix at one time. But then when everybody thought we'll just do our own streaming service, then became the streaming wars, and that just got kind of crazy.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's not good for the bottom line of our budgets.
Disney's going to buy Dragon Ball. Shut up. Stop it.
I'm mad about that.
They can't be worse than the Dragon Ball movie that we got in America. I fuck with both you are right. And I would be surprised if Penguin made a cameo in Doomsday. NMC should buy Looney Tunes and Hanna-Barbera. What kind of money do you think YouTube makes?
I love Hanna-Barbera.
I grew up with those cartoons, man.
Yeah. The only way I could find their Christmas sing-along is if I go on YouTube and find someone who like ripped it from the VHS and then put it on YouTube.
I heard Apple wants to buy Internet Archive has Looney Tunes shorts. Have either of you watched The Pit, Max, Residence, Netflix, and Happy Face? Nope.
I saw Happy Face. Like I saw a trailer for it. It intrigues me. The Pit, because I'm not a medical drama person. ER drama.
That's what that is. I heard it was good.
It has Noah Wiley, and it just doesn't like. When I was in college, I watched Grey's Anatomy because all my friends watched Grey's Anatomy.
Mm-hmm.
I like the soundtrack. That's what really kept me. The little indie rock crap, the Fray, all that stuff. But then I just didn't care about the drama to keep up with it. And
I don't pimp it out enough, man. I think I hear more about Fall Out Boy than my Patreon on my live streams.
Well, by the way, guys, if you aren't aware, you can sign up for our Patreon. that is provided.
And all that money goes to Fall Out Boy's new albums. Man and Omar, have y'all seen the new Jay Courtney Shutter film? I have not, but my brother is, I think he's coming by, not this weekend, but next weekend, and we're going to check it out.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, come on over, man. Well, I love watching movies back here. By the way, back here behind this TV room.
He goes in that little corner. He likes to have a little phone.
I don't want anybody to get ideas that there's something weird going on back there. I know I was doing so well, right? I was doing so well. Yeah, this is my Patreon. Thank you so much for that, James. James is my oracle. The only medical drama I ever really liked was House. Did you ever watch St. Elsewhere? Did anybody ever watch
the episode that Patrick Stump was in?
That it? You got it out? So anyway, back to what I was saying. St. Elsewhere is what started the whole Tommyverse, right? Because St. Elsewhere characters appeared in Homicide: Life on the Street, and Homicide: Life on the Street. Of course, characters appeared in a bunch of other shows, especially Detective Munch. You have Detective Munch appearing in X-Files, Mad About You characters appeared in Friends. So all of these, including The Wire, are part of the Tommyverse. Yeah. You good, Amanda? I don't know if you're good or not. Yeah, well, y'all broke Amanda. All you had to say was, I liked House. And then she was like, that's what we're Patrick. I don't know how she connects everything back to that.
I don't know either.
Thank you, Bruce, for the super chat. Do a video of your theater room. Oh my goodness, who is calling me?
He made me put those Blu-rays up and those.
Okay, I didn't make. You made me paint. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Here.
I am.
Tell your viewers I said hello. I'm on the air right now, and people wanted me to call you, mostly Kane. She wanted me to call you and see if you still wanted to be on a toy stream on Friday.
You said you were busy on Friday, so I opened up the stupid box.
God bless America.
You told me no, Jess. You rejected me. A man can only be rejected so many times. I got to go back to my show. I love you, buddy. I'll talk to you a little later. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
I'm glad you could say no on air. That's quite impressive.
I gotta say no sometimes, man.
It's all about boundaries.
And that's my boy.
It's all about boundaries.
OmniDog cameo. Yeah, it was OmniDog, everybody who's doing a live stream on OmniPros right now. Omar, do you own anything from the Criterion Collection? I do. I have some things. As a matter of fact, I have a love-hate relationship with Bruce because he'll tell me about a sell. And I was like, do I really need to upgrade my Kurosawa films to 4K? I didn't get the Blu-rays. I've got the DVDs. But I saw that they had a huge 50% off sale, so I ended up getting Seven Samurai and Yojimbo. What was the other one that came out? Sanjuro and one more. There was a 2-pack. Sanjuro, Yojimbo, and was it Hidden Fortress? I can't remember. So yes, I do. I do have them. Big fan of what they do, though. Yes. Send just like he's doing his own show. Sadie Sink. What do you think about that, Amanda? Sadie Sink for Jean Grey. What do you think about that? Isn't she rumored?
We don't know what she's going to be inspired. Well, so the rumor is that she's going to be in Spider-Man. She's rumored to be in Spider-Man 4.
Jean Grey, right? Not everybody's expecting her to be the redhead J, right? We already have an MJ. What if she's a young Jean Grey? I was asking you, Amanda. Did you?
What if she's the young? But why in Spider-Man 4?
Yeah.
Yes, but why? But why in Spider-Man 4? That's my why introduce Jean Grey in Spider? What's the purpose of? What's the why?
I don't know. Are you jumping my shit? I'm just like I don't know. What's the purpose of introducing a young?
Like, why would you introduce Jean Grey in Spider-Man 4?
Dude.
I guess that's my.
She's Angelica. Hold on now.
That's what I thought she was going to be Firestar.
I like this. I do have a love-hate relationship with Bruce. I both love and hate him at the same time. And did you order Bond films from the link? I say no, because I had to make decisions, Bruce, and I had to decide with Kurosawa instead of Bond. And I love Bond. One day I'll get them. But yes, keep sending them. I'm waiting for that Tombstone. Give me that Wyatt Earp 4K. I just saw Madam Web Steelbook available. No, they made a Steelbook of Madam Web?
Oh, man. You know, Bruce, I think Omar needs that.
Nobody needs that. Jerkin what?
Jerkin what?
Wait, who's jerking? Did somebody say that? Jack Ferry, Viva Peru, carajo. I would love to be her in that. Are you drinking right now, Jack Ferry? We talking about Sadie. Is she? First of all, how old is this young lady? Before we start reading,
she's old enough. Okay.
Okay. Before I get canceled, you
just because she plays a teenager doesn't mean she is a teenager.
Jean Grey brings that out. Jack Ferry. Look at Jack Ferry. And I'm like, how old is she? He's like 23. I already got the answer. She's in her 20s. Wow.
Yeah, a lot of people. So Richard is right. A lot of people are also saying that she could be Mayday Parker and be Tobey Maguire's daughter from the other universe.
Daughter.
The other universe is Peter Parker's daughter, which would bring an interesting dynamic, right?
Peter dating MJ's daughter.
I was just
that's a little too
weird incest. No, they would team up and they would learn a lot from you. I don't know.
Amanda, hear me out. Oh, I don't know. You're weird though. Like normal people, hear me out. Like if you knew there was an older version of you married to an older version of your significant other, and that older version had a kid, and then you started dating that kid. Isn't that weird? Like, that would be weird.
That would be weird.
That would be weird, right?
Yes.
Found out only 2,000 sets of the Bond Steelbooks are going to... God bless, Bruce. Now Bruce is FOMOing me. This is Bruce, there's only 1,993 direct market exclusives of the Tombstone Superman Absolute, okay? That's how you FOMO. So it's less than by 7. 2,000? That's not right. Sydney Sweeney needs to be Emma Frost. Sydney Sweeney. Wow, y'all really like Sydney Sweeney, huh? Sounded like Back to the Future.
Yes, it does.
I was still getting carded in bars and clubs in my 30s. That's awesome, Jack Ferry. That's what's up.
I hear you.
Weird incest as opposed to what? I don't know. I was thinking of comic books.
Normal incest. Project Viking, simple equation. If you're over 25, tell that to Bill Belichick because I don't think he gets that one.
Tell what to who?
If you're over 25, nobody under 25, because Bill Belichick's girlfriend is 24, and he's like,
who's Bill?
He is an NFL football coach for men. Currently, I think he's not. I don't know if he's a Patriots anymore.
How old is he?
He's like in his 70s, and his girlfriend is 24.
Obviously, she's in it for the love.
Clearly.
Obviously. Jess says you need to call him back ASAP.
Okay, hey.
Oh, how many dogs? You're yelling at me, James, on my show on Omar? I'm like saying you need to call him back ASAP. All right, give me a second. What the F is he still talking about over there? Is he talking yet? That is the plot to the dark on the net. Wait, the plot to dark on Netflix is
Bill Belichick.
Older version. What? That can't be.
I'm confused.
It is correct. The slipcover edition is being mass produced, which is $40 less. Oh man, let Jess wait. I'm dog can't. He made me wait the other day. He can wait. Did he just text me? Who's texting me? We're here to talk about freaking Marvel.
We're here to talk about Marvel, which we have been this entire time, with the exception of talking about House, very briefly.
Yes, sorry. I was Tina saw me arguing. Yo, TikTok is crazy. Like people that talk on Okay. All right, that's enough of that shit. All right, everybody. Sorry. I am looking for a new co-host starting on if you're free on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. please send your resume, preferably pictures included in your resume too. And she got booted, man. Hey, a man can only take so much. Anna de Armas, a Psylocke or Black Cat. I'm in for that. Oh, hey. How you doing?
How are you doing?
I'm doing
Where did
pretty good.
I go? Where did Omar doesn't like when
I'm looking for a new co-host. I have a co-host idea. Looking for a 73-year-old. I've already met that quota, my brother. I got one of those covered. The Fallout Boy dude, Grey's Anatomy. I don't understand what she shows ever.
Just one Fallout Boy, just one during their hiatus. I don't know if I think he was trying to get into acting for a while.
Thank God that didn't work out. Werewolf by Night and Man Thing cameos, please. Yes. Omar, common question. All right, your thoughts on the Armor Wars omnibus mapping? There's a fear amongst IM fans that if we don't buy this, we will. Okay. I think I shared it on the Discord. Iron Man doesn't sell that well in omnibus format, and that's just a sad fact. And it could attribute to what they're choosing to collect in omnibus format. Like maybe they should go with something more current, like the Mad Fraction and Salvador LaRocca run. But the Armor Wars was a big event, so I think they're kind of catering to that, like event type of omnibus collectors. So I'm hoping that they see an interest in it, and because I fear that if we split it up into two, like they will never come out with a volume 2 based on the sales of 1, and that's just the sad truth. Yeah, and just being honest, man, if I were an Iron Man fan, I probably get it because there's not that many to begin with, right? What do you got? 8 Iron Man omnis, which is insane compared to Captain America and Thor and X-Men. I do have a Discord. It's part of our Patreon. Yeah, I think Omar has fired Dom more than Amanda. I have fired Dom a lot. I have fired Dom a lot. Only cute redheads should apply to your. I like. Okay, now Bruce. Now
I do see a trend.
I like the way you think, my friend. I like the way you think.
I do see a trend.
Anybody got Christina Hendricks or Bryce Dallas Howard's contact information? Asking for a friend. Yes. Just give us the Crossing Omni. Really? You want that, huh? Oh, okay. I think Omar has fired. Nope, I already did that. Cool People and Me by Iron Man Omnis. Don't you want to be cool?
Yeah.
You guys think? Okay, one more question. The Crossing is underrated. God, where are you all hanging out? Come back and hang out with me on Saturdays. I love that. Do you guys think the X-Men should wear their original costumes from the 20th century movie series or the classic Jim Lee costumes? What do you think, Amanda? What would you like to see?
I say the classic costumes. Let's do it.
Classic costume.
Let's make them. Yeah, let's make them a little the same but different, right? I don't think they need to be from the Fox universe. Let's let them be X-Men but different. Let them be new. No, you're not tripping. When Omar puts me back on after he puts me in timeout because I mentioned Fallout Boy, he has to switch it. So, you did not.
Amanda, can you be my mom? Oh, this is a really I'm not here to kink shame anybody. But when a woman gets to be a certain age and she's asked to be someone's mommy, it's just really, especially when she hears mommy behind the door.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I got too many kids already, so
she's only got 2, and that's too many.
Trust me. Us millennials have less kids. Wait till you see those Gen Z guys. They don't want to have any kids, apparently, according to the statistics.
I'm sorry you're not like the mapping, man. I really wanted that too, but unfortunately that's it. I can be a man. Also, I don't know what kind of things she's into, so there it is. Whoa, that escalated quickly. All right, and on that note, she ain't even on the stream.
saying it on the street right now.
She'll be here tomorrow. Y'all can bug her tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time when we're talking about Wolverine of all things. Okay. And on that note, everybody, thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to let the host of this show wrap it up.
Right. So next week, I guess we'll kick it back to normals. I guess we'll do Mulholland Drive. I know it's technically going to be April, and it will not be March anymore. But since Omar
you need to slow down.
Since Omar graciously gave up today so we could talk about Avengers, which no one's sad about, because this is a great conversation, we will probably do Mulholland Drive next Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And remember to follow us on all of our social media channels at nearmintcon. Remember to check us out on Spreadshop for some great Near Mint Edition merchandise. And also check us out on Patreon, like we mentioned before. $1 a month or more, you get to do some really cool things on Patreon. Get some really cool perks along the way. And last but not least, if it's classy and cool, it must be Near Mint. Good journey till all are one. And if you feel it, chase it.
I love that till all are one is still part of that. I love that.
That's a great line. I mean,
Transformers the movie.
Yeah.
Jack Ferry's birthday's on April 1st.
Happy birthday, Jack Ferry.
Did you hit end yet? No.
No, I
Suck with that part. You know that.
I always thought Omar hits end.
I
Good
don't.
night,
Especially when I'm drinking. Good night,
now
everybody.
start reading my fan fiction.
And did you hit it? Mother of God. Good thing.